Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bear Den. I hope we're all having a fantastic evening. Calliope wanted to say hi. Okay, she didn't want to say hi, but I made her anyways. So the cat has not been hanging about in my chair so much. Timmy, hey, what's up? Eek. She's not so in love with the new chair, but after a few days, which it's been 4 maybe, 5, I don't know, she's come around, so we're happy with that. So today was National French Dip Day and National Everything But Anchovies on Pizza Day. So I had a supreme pizza today. I am sorry, madam. Around. And I tried something really good. I had cranberry ginger ale and I put lime sugar in it, and that was pretty good. So I highly recommend that. It was Canada Dry Cranberry Ginger Ale. It's only out this time of year. So that was really good. Um, Kind of had a shit day today, to be honest. It is what it is. So, Mesh, my cat's name is Calliope, like one of the 9 muses in Greek mythology. She's spoiled as anything, but she is on most of my lives. Hello, J. Mancha or Marcha? Hello, Victor. How are you? I really liked it. I've always liked it ever since I first heard it in 7th grade Greek mythology. Everyone thinks she's named after the Grey's Anatomy gal, which isn't bad either. Um, it was okay, Mancha. Mine's kind of chubby. They don't think she's overweight though, so we roll with it. It's amazing that how long cats can live if they're indoor cats. My parents had cats for um over 20 years, a couple of them. And cats make really good pets. They're pretty easy to take care of even if you're banged up. Oh wow, Victoria, that's cool. I like the name Victoria. My aunt's name is Victoria. Everyone calls her Tori though. So what's everyone up to tonight? It is Wednesday night into Thursday. So I know some of my friends are already in Thursday across the pond. Probably just getting ready to get up. But yeah, sometimes my cat scratches and bites me and it hurts too. Oh, okay. I get you. Hello, Erin. Welcome back. Nice to see you. I just don't like this side. I ate a lot of ramen when I was younger, so that's one of the foods I ate so much of, I won't eat it anymore. But they do have a lot of good food, a lot of good flavors. I mean, I used to like, there was this one noodle called yakisoba, I think it was. Those weren't bad. Elle, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you. But I I didn't do much today other than my having my cranberry ginger ale lime sherbet float, which was a great invention. Uh, we are we had a really rough night last night, to be honest. But my head's a little clearer today, but my body is just wrecked. Oh wow, that's spicy. It's okay. We're in good spirits, even if everything kind of sucks. Well, we're kind of not in good spirits. That's why I jumped on. Oh, that's okay, Erin. You take care, honey. But, yep, I don't have any children. Nope. I have three nieces and two nephews, though, and two godchildren, one of each. So I am an auntie extraordinaire. You're scaring off the women's. Hi, Arthur. Good to see you. Well, I don't think you're scaring off the women's. I think people just pass through. Yeah, Arthur, I'm all right. Have a good night, Aaron. Good to see you. I kept. I was waiting for Mr. Richard to go on last night, and I was just going to stay on till he got on, but he didn't end up getting on, so I stayed on a couple hours, which was good. Thank you. Doctor Who, what, where? How are you this evening? Nice to see you. Yeah, I switched sides. Okay, Victoria, good luck. Make sure you study hard. I hope everyone had a good day at work or a good day. Oh, yep, I figured you meant math, honey. Sometimes the phones put different words in. But I hope everyone had a good day at work or taking care of your household business, whatever, wherever the day took you. Yeah. Did you get any snow, Doctor Who, down in your area? It started to rain here, so most of our snow's probably going to be melted. Ah, I know sometimes some of my friends have said there can be some pretty gnarly storms through there. I wasn't sure if they would be of the snow variety or the uh, the snow variety or the rain. Oh wow, 70 is pretty comfortable. I like 70. It's not too hot, so you can still be outside, and it's not too cold. It's just 70 is perfect, I think. Sometimes 70 here, though, you get a lot of humidity with it. So, I guess today was Alan Alda's 80th birthday? 90th? I forget what Mr. Joe told me. That would be really gnarly. I think I would like to see that. Hello, Tyrannosaurus. How we doing? Really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. Excuse me, I'm a little. Oh no. I think it's a Billie Eilish song. I'm not sure. Oh, she says hello too. She is right there. Well, now you looked up. Boxcar with Derek House. Calliope doesn't snore very much. You know, a train used to run through my college campus. And I always dreamed that one day I would get on the back of it and just ride and see how far it would go. I never did do that, but I do have a railroad spike from that railroad track. Burning cities and napalm skies. 15 flares inside those ocean eyes. Awesome. Yep, Norfolk Southern does run by me. I actually ended up uh, living where I live because of the railroad. My great grandfather worked on the railroad and they lived in Chicago. I've probably told this story before. But anyway, they lived in Chicago and they started a line back towards Buffalo. And maybe it wasn't Buffalo. But in any case, there was a stop in my town and my grandpa was offered a job here. And that's actually how I came to be from Jamestown. I don't mind that you all know where I'm from. That's really cool. Part of there's still some trains that run through here near me. Jamestown, New York, actually. I am 6 miles away from the Pennsylvania border, though. Definitely. 12 miles to the Pennsylvania border. I'm sorry. You do you, Arthur. You live your best life. I will have to do that. I really like, um, I was watching this rail car program where a guy and his dad were taking railroad trips across da, 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 Canada and the United States. Um, the nearest big city in Pennsylvania I'm close to is probably Erie. Um, I live kind of between Erie and Bradford, little north. If I go right over the border into Pennsylvania, I go directly into Sugar Grove. And then the next bigger town near that's Warren. I should. As soon as my hands get better, I want to do a lot of things, which reminds me, haven't squeezed my little ball today. Ow. Oh, yeah. I've lived in New York my whole life. I have never been to New York City. My mother went to New York City when she was young, and my brother actually just went this past year for the first time, but I have never been. In fact, the furthest west in New York, I'm sorry, the furthest east in New York I've been to the Adirondacks, and I think the town I went to was called Old Forge, or there was a village called Remsen that I remember. I traveled there with Captain Rick. Yep, most of them did go through Ellis Island, or I do think Ellis Island. A lot of my Italian relatives um worked in the mines in Pennsylvania, and um a lot of my family settled in the northern part of the county I live in, like near Dunkirk and other places nearby, because they were farmers. Um, a couple of my relatives were a little more well to do, so um, they lived kind of differently, and I'm not sure how and why they ended up where they did. I think they went to Buffalo. Yeah, it definitely didn't look fun. T Rex. Yeah, I am from a sturdy people. I'm from a sturdy people till our bodies give out. Um, I have kind of a unique experience in life because the town I live in is big enough to be a town, but by the city people, which would be like, your Buffalo, your Albany, I live in a rural town, but I'm too rural for the city people. I'm too city for the rural people. So I've kind of experienced both worlds at one point. Oh my. I have never, I think the Hotel Pennsylvania is pretty nice. Um, I do believe it did have some effects, but not as much. Um, I need to do a little more research on that side of the family during that time period. I know more about my Italian side because my father's family was really into genealogy and stuff, and my grandpa kept really good records. And so I just know more about that side of the family. Rochester, yep. I'm kind of close to Rochester, not really though. Hi, Derek. I hope you had a good day. Oh, you got a new job offer. That's awesome. That's good. Oh, you didn't read it all? Oh, well, it wasn't required reading, so I don't blame you for not. Um, I actually did get the COVID shot. Um, I was working in mental health at the time, and the place I was working at pretty much required it. Um, but I got the very first round of Moderna, and they didn't know. I'm not sure I would have made the same decision today. Let's just say that. Actually, I would call my father's grandmother a handsome woman. I think I take more after her. My mom's side of the family were decent looking ladies. Oh, I know several Italian cuss words myself. I did not make it outside today, Derek. My husband said it was cloudy out when he went to smoke, so I didn't bother making the trip. Oh, no, on the northern? Okay. Well, that makes me sad. At least I'm not missing it. Thank you. We're pretty excited about the whole new job. Oh, that's really important. I mean, certainly I hope it's something you like too, because sometimes even the few extra dollars isn't worth it. But kind of in this economy, you really have to, I don't know. I moved a lot of jobs because I got a higher paying one, but no fair. Burning cities, skies. Oh, thank you. That's kind of you to say. But Derek, I certainly hope the new job works out for you. Skies, 50 floors, ocean, burning cities. There's a couple really good places to where I imagine if the sky wasn't so cloudy this evening, I could see more. Hello, Toter. How you been? Good to see you. Ugh, Calliope, we need to get the face committee in here. It's not working so good, is it? Oh, are you off? Well, fine. We'll see you later. Oh, okay. Nope. Very good. Said anything to the HR? Oh, you're definitely playing it smart, Eric. I have a lot of things I want to make. What I need to do is I need to order a ton of Jenga blocks from the Dollar Tree, even though they've raised prices, much to my chagrin. I will do that. I think Mr. Joe's pretty much inside for the night. Embrace my position as store manager. I know, I really need to put some work in on that. Incidentally, does anybody have anything they're looking to buy, just out of curiosity? I know a great store, lots of deals. $15,000 options. A genie lamp and 3 wishes. I have the genie, just not the 3 wishes. That's not on the inventory list. Shipping to Europe. Perhaps. I'll have to discuss it with the owner and see what the policy is on shipping to Europe. Oh, well, I'm glad you can see him. It is raining like the devil where I am right now. We don't ship to Cal. Okay. Had to send your mail order bride back. You just give me a hair color. Oh, God. Hello, Jay. How are you? Good to see you. We are just having a chat. Nothing serious. Oh, it is a beautiful night, though, even with the rain. No, I haven't seen her a little bit. Oh, yeah, Jay, we're doing okay. As good as it gets right now. Yeah, definitely chilly this evening. My favorite horse would probably be a Clydesdale. I just think they look so cool. And I don't know what a Tennessee Walker looks like. I don't know too much about horses. Yeah, I honestly would rather drive in a complete and total snowstorm than rain. No, we didn't make it up to 60 today. It was cold. I think we maybe made it to the 40s. Oh, okay, T-Rex. I just, I think I have seen the Tennessee Walkers, but I'm not too sure. I really like the horse. I'm kind of sad because my favorite fancy restaurant is out of business now. And I went there for my 37th birthday, and they had which my birthday is 3 days after Christmas. So they had a horse drawn carriage, and it was snowy around the lake, and they took like a little horse carriage ride around the lake, and that was really cool. So that was Webb's, which is closed now. But I am all about winter carriage rides. I really like them. Okay, Jay. Thank you for liking the video. I hope you have a good night. You rest well now. Burning cities. It really was. When I was a kid, we used to have, I think they still do, the Ice Castle Festival on the lake I live near. And they would carve these big chunks of ice out of the lake, and then they would build like a castle. Well, the last couple years, the lake hasn't frozen all the way, so it's kind of more been like an ice room than an ice castle. Your second first marriage wedding day. There was a beautiful room last year. I don't think I went. I don't remember how long it's been since I've been, but oh, I absolutely will. I hope I feel good enough to drive this weekend. Well, sometimes it happens. I've made the same mistake 2 or 3 times with the same person. He definitely didn't think well enough of me to marry me, though. Bastard. I do like the old VW bugs. In fact, I do believe my husband's very first car was a VW bug. Oh, Jay, your birthday is the same day as my aunt's. I hope you have a wonderful day. Um, I am not sure. Oh, okay, Al, that makes sense. Whoops. Good night, Derek. Take her. Take her. I was reading what Al wrote. I meant take care. Oh, yeah. I actually did not get married into the church I grew up in. I kind of compromised, and Because to get married in the Catholic Church, it's a pain in the ass. I would have had to get confirmed, which I wasn't, and I wouldn't get confirmed in the Catholic Church because I wasn't going to agree to raise my children Catholic. So, anyways, I will definitely send out a job application. Makes sense. I don't know why courts automatically think marriage equals stability, though. I think plenty of people are just as stable single, if not more so. Salvation Army Band. The church that I attended church in is really beautiful. It's beautiful inside too. The stained glass windows are really something. And my last church sucked. You're not wrong. Nothing but mission work. And how did we end up at the last church? My too. A bread to call. Oh, I know a cult you can join, trust me. Order of the Rye. Oh, wow. Back before, there was a time when I wanted to move to Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. I literally opened the map and picked it. And I was actually saving up money to go, and then I met my husband. I don't know why I was going, I just wanted a whole new life. Catcher in the Rye was one of my favorite books. I didn't mind reading it on the reading list. It's in the Pine Tree Forest. I will have to look that up and see it. Hello, G Money Struggle. How are things? Good to see you. Get money. Yeah, there are definitely some interesting names. There was a town called Crazy Woman somewhere, I don't remember where. And West Virginia had a few interesting ones that I can't remember off the top of my head. To Kill a Mockingbird's a good book. I'm glad they're good, G Money. Get money. Baton Rouge. Operator, won't you put me on through? Got us some love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up. I don't remember the rest. Hello, Samantha, dear. I hope you're doing fine. Two dogs fucking. Memories. Hello, Samantha, dear. I hope you're doing fine. Ooh, what was that? Seems like a dream. Got me hypnotized. Calliope is behind me just chowing on her food. You would think we didn't feed her ever. Oh, so what am I doing tomorrow? I do not know. I really want to hit up the cake sale. Might have to wait till Saturday. They can be. Mine is unfortunately not always so nice. I'm not sure if there is or not, T-Rex. I do think it's supposed to clear up or turn to rain tonight. I get so sick of rain. The what sale? Oh, the cake sale. I want to get a letter E. Maybe two. I was thinking about getting two because I was gonna take one for Thanksgiving dinner and keep one for my birthday because I did see in the comments the owner said they will hold up for about a month. Yeah, I just need to wait for the available funds. Seems like a dream got me hypnotized. I haven't done any Dazzle in quite some time. I used to just do polka dots, to be honest. I think one time I might have done a bear one time. Oh, that'll be cool. But I think that's as complicated as I got. And I think I did an outline and it did not end up looking good. I have a hard time with symmetry sometimes. Yeah, pretty much if I have to freehand anything, I usually freehand bears. Bears are bunny rabbits because I can kind of cheat my way through a laying down bunny. So, definitely not a realistic one. I kind of have more cartoony style when I do craft stuff. I really struggle with realism. I'm not a good draw, drawer, and so a lot of my stuff ends up cartoony. Seems like a dream, got me hypnotized. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, my voice is scratchy today. Probably just dry from the heat. Oh, I agree with you. I have I have things my great grandmother has written, my grandmother, and I think my great great grandmother, and they all had beautiful handwriting. My father's mother had the best handwriting, though. Somewhat, um, I'm pretty out of practice right now, but I used to have pretty decent handwriting. Definitely not as pretty as some other girls, though. My dead best friend, as opposed to my live best friend, the dead best friend had really good handwriting, and hers just looked pretty like a picture. I could never get mine as pretty as hers. The last few things I've had to sign, I'm just like, ooh, I can tell we're having a hard time. Because my signature's kind of cursive, kind of unconventional cursive. I make my M's weird because I just don't like, I don't know, I've just always made my M's pointy. So they're kind of more like Danielian M's and then cursive. Oh, you might get it, T Rex. True. It's definitely not a requirement anymore. Um, I do think my brother is teaching my niece. I'm pretty sure. I'm my 21, no, she's not 21, she's 24. My 24-year-old niece can write in cursive, but the 14-year-old is learning at home, not school. But they did all of their work on like tablets after a point, and I don't even know if they require them to have paper anymore. Now, I don't knock anybody for not being able to drive stick because I couldn't get the hang of it. I don't think I could do it now because my left foot is junk. Oh, God, they really do. And another thing, like, if they're in a room and somebody comes in, they don't acknowledge them. Like, I've noticed that. Whereas, I don't know. I guess we were just taught weird, where if someone comes in the house, you at least say hello. I always wanted a Mustang and I never got one. My sister did, though. She had a 98, I think, or a 2004. One of my friends had a 40th anniversary edition Mustang and it was blue. It was the prettiest thing I've ever seen. I think that was a 2005. However, that poor thing ended up in a tree. Not sure how it happened. It was an icy day in North Carolina, I guess. But, ooh. Oh, cool. That'd be neat. I don't know. I think you can post pictures on your community tab and tag me, and then I'd see them. Up to you, though. You don't have to do all that. But hello, 7236. How you doing? Oh, okay, cool. Hello, Samantha dear. I hope you're doing fine. And pretty soon I'll be with you all the time. Yeah, I haven't done a long form video in a while. I might. Go extra miles to show that you are the one thing that I got. sky. I know you're beating my heart, beating my. I do not know why I have just random music flying through my head. But it is what it is and was what it was. I do. I love I love having everybody come in that does. One took over the line, sweet Jesus. One took over the line. Sitting downtown in a railway station. One took over the line. Waiting for the train that goes home, sweet Mary. Hoping that the train is on time. Sitting downtown in a railway station. One took over the line. Who do you love? And I don't know another word. Oh, yeah, this is my favorite blanket. I have a chair blanket and a bed blanket, and a bitch chair blanket and a couch blanket. This one goes with me wherever I go, though. I definitely like Graham Parsons. I think. Actually, T-Rex, I'm completely drawing a blank. I'm thinking Alan Parsons. I'm sorry. Don't say what you're gonna regret. Sitting downtown in a railway station. I will have to look those up when I get off of here. Because I know Graham Parsons. I think it was the Alan Parsons Project, if I remember the name right. And they sang this song called Eye in the Sky. I am the eye in the sky, looking at you. I could change your mind. I am the maker of yours. Yep. Usually, sometimes a song will take me back to a time or a place, and I remember exactly where I was. Maybe not the first time I heard it, but, significant moments. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream. My voice. Oy. That better not be going to. I am the eye in the sky, looking at you. Ooh, I could change your mind. Hello, Brielle. How are you? Day is long, and the night is yours alone. Don't let yourself go. I'm about the same, Brielle. I don't want to say I crashed out, but I probably needed to be tranked today. I think part of my problem is I'm just not sleeping good. And then that starts the cycle of everything else being hard. Actually, it's the pain's fault. I'm sorry you had a hard day, honey. I hope it gets better. They tell me it will. I don't know if I'm sleepy quite yet, but I'm definitely worn out. It's definitely, it's just weird. All over the place, it's weird. Oh, what did I do? Honestly, Brielle, I just have survived a large amount of body pain. Other than that, I'm not really doing a lot right now. Just trying to make it through this flare. I do like antiques. I don't have very many. Um I have some hand-me-down furniture. Uh they're kind of like little cabinets. Um and I have a couple. They're probably not worth anything, but like family things that have been handed down. So I do like older stuff. And I am normally a crafter. I'd really like to get back to that. Yeah, definitely. I think this year I will. I think I will put out my grandma's special villages. this Christmas because I feel like crap and I need to see something cool. But we don't decorate till the Saturday after Thanksgiving. I'm trying to decide right now if I should put up the big, well, excuse me, if Joseph should put up the big tree or the 4 foot tree. In fact, we'll put it to a vote. Ow! You unimaginable bastard. Excuse my language. Yeah, I kind of. I was the little girl when my parents were picking Christmas trees. I always wanted the gigantic tree. My poor father. Between the pumpkin carving and the Christmas tree, the poor fellow. He had it rough being my dad. Oh, goodness. This year I do like our tabletop one, and it does look really nice. We actually do have a decent sized tree out in our triangle. I call it our triangle. And we have a couple that we could light up. We usually just do lights around the excuse me, around the porch, and popcorn garland is cool. I have done that before. I was collecting, oh goodness, this is going to sound so silly, but there's a way you can make um little hat ornaments out of cardboard toilet paper rolls. Like you cut those down and then you can make like 5 or 6 hats out of one roll. So I had saved like a whole drawer full of toilet paper rolls, and I was going to make those this Christmas and decorate maybe a second tree with that, but that did not happen. Um, Actually, my family does sing at Christmas Eve. We used to sing all together. Um, I don't know if we'll be doing that this year, but I promise to do carols at least once. Um, but I don't mind singing solo if I have to. If you're around then, remind me to do the Chipmunk song. Unfortunately, that's one of the things I'm famous for. I have to practice that. It's about that time of year. I don't know if I can still do the voice. But I had a pretty good Alvin the Chipmunk down. It does. What do you guys do for Christmas trees, or do you not put one up? Or okay, oh, I can't do it. Let me try again. Alvin, Urkel. Christmas, Christmas time is near. Time for toys and time for cheer. We've been good, but we can't. Mm-mm. We've been good, but we can last. Hurry, Christmas, hurry fast. See, that's what happens when you come to stream. You learn embarrassing things about Mary. It needs work, though. It's the first time this year I've tried to do it. Urkel! My voice is doing something funky today. Damn body just doesn't work right anymore. I might post it this year. I kind of did want to record it so that way if my nieces and nephews ever wanted to hear it, they could just listen to it. Oh. I I'm not sure how Christmas carols will go this year. Um my grandpa played guitar and this will be Christmas number 1 without him. And it's going to be terrible, but he spent his last Christmas last year in the hospital. And I wish we would have gone and sang with him. Yeah, he was very loved. He was kind of the glue holding the whole show together. And It's been really rough since he's been gone. But no, this grandfather was not the one in the military. uh, I don't remember. I do think he had a health problem that kept him from it, but yep, this grandpa was the music grandpa. Yeah, he and I were birthday buddies. His birthday was the day after mine, so Christmas will be interesting this year. Actually, I really liked his car. Um, he, I actually drove his last car. Um, he gave it to me at first just to hold on to till he got better, and then eventually he let me have it. So, Grandpa's a pretty big deal. But yep, he had he always had neat cars. My great grandpa was more the cool car guy. His father was. I was lucky enough to get to know my great grandparents pretty well. Oh, you're not getting me upset. It's actually kind of nice to talk about him. You know, Carrie, this Thanksgiving has been very strange in my family, in so much that we actually don't have a plan right as of this moment. Um, I do believe we'll probably do a potluck style dinner somewhere, probably at my grandmother's house. Um, and this year is different because, um, as you guys know, I have a lot of medical testing coming up in a few weeks right before Thanksgiving. And depending on how that testing goes, depends on how Thanksgiving's going down. Because Mary is usually one of the sous chefs. I'm not the leading lady yet, but I am definitely second or third in command. So I am the oldest granddaughter. So um, it's definitely probably going to be scaled back this year. Um, and I feel really bad about that, but because my parents are usually the lead folk, if you will. You know how there's leaders in every family. Well, my parents are those people. And so they, I always kind of help my mom because she still has her rough spots as well, even though at this moment she's kind of doing more to take care of me than I of her, which is very weird feeling. But um, I usually help my mom with the cooking of it all, and dad'll come in and like wash dishes and stuff and keep us, rolling along. Oh, thank you, T Rex. I really appreciate you. I am doing good, and I have a lot to be thankful for, even though I definitely am going through a rough patch. Oh, and not everybody, family is definitely not always positive for some people. And I'm lucky that my nuclear family, like parents and siblings, have always been a source of comfort for me. And um, we do have some drama in the extended family, but it's not bad always. So that's a lot sometimes. Family and relationships are one of those areas that I kind of tend to struggle in, but I have a lot of good memories too, so I'm luckier than most. Let me be. Hello. Yet I really I am trying to get a better understanding of my grandmother because she's the last one I have left. And my relationship with her is not where I want it to be. And I kind of need to work on that. That's my goal for the next little bit. Even if it can't be totally fixed, I want to at least get it to a better place. Do you want to go to your sister's, Carrie? I know things have been a rough go of it. Good. Maybe you guys can work on things. Carrie, your short video, I really thought you were in Vegas. And then I'm like, wait a minute, her voice sounds weird. And then I realized it was AI. So I'm just like, wait a minute. That's Carrie, but that doesn't sound like Carrie. Because I am pretty familiar with your voice by now. You never know. Oh, yep, I saw it. It had the Sora watermark on it. So I should have known, but it took me a minute because it was a lot like you. So I thought, and then I'm like, oh, dur, dur, dur. And then I'm like, Mary, how is Carrie going to get to Vegas? You never know. I didn't know if maybe somebody was like, hey, Carrie, come on down for a weekend. My grandma is very into the casino. I very into the casino and very into volunteering at the Salvation Army. So I kind of am going to have to meet her on her turf. Anyway, um, I bought this book and I actually got a set for my parents and a set for my father-in-law. This book is called Grandma, I Want to Hear Your Story, and Dad and Mom, I Want to Hear Your Story. And maybe it's tacky to give somebody a book at Christmas that they have to fill out, but um, it was from That Cove. That actually is a legitimate website if you guys run across it. But um, it basically asks your parents and or it asks the person you give the book to questions that they can answer. And what gave me that idea is before my grandfather died, my brother had the foresight to ask my grandpa a lot of questions. And so I kind of wanted to have that opportunity with the people that I gave the book to. That's a good idea, T Rex. Yeah, I think I'm going to give her a little something else. Because we got my dad a couple t-shirts to go with his book, and I want to get my mom and grandma something else to go with theirs, and my father-in-law. I still I have one niece done, but I need to decide what I'm doing for the rest of the tribe. That's a good idea, T Rex. I didn't think about that. Sand and water, baby. Sand and water, and a million years gone by. They do. Okay, Carrie. Good to see you. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I forgot it's Wednesday night and a lot of people have church. Oh my goodness. Let me be the one to love you. Let me be the one who cares. Let me be the one to light your flame. Oh, baby, come on. Let me be the one. It still is, yep. I'm kind of interested to see. I might stay on a little bit longer just to see how that plays out. T Rex, what do you do for a Christmas tree? Do you have a big one or a tabletop, or do you do garland on the wall? Everybody does something different. Oof. Let me be the one. So you're scared of showing your feelings. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's kind of cool. I always think it's neat when the trucks have uh, designs on it, or, little bows or wreaths or whatever. I was watching Breadstick Rookie, and a little bit so much, to be fair. And he is in Arkansas, and he put LED lights all over his truck, and his community is okay with that, but not many other jurisdictions probably would be. But it looks really cool because he's got his Ford F-250 all LED lighted with multicolors. It looks really neat. I thought about getting one of those little reindeer kits for the Subaru this year, where you have the antlers on the side of the car and then the little nose. Not that my car looks really good as the reindeer, but I want to decorate this year, but oh, goodness. I am just wrecked lately. Rescue me. Shall I go down? You wreck me, baby. Yeah, you wreck me into. To move me, honey. Oh, yes, you do. And that's a good place to be. No, I'm more just my sisters. So check it. 100-foot trees. So I'm happy with life. I understand. I am too. I'm decently happy. If I were in better health, life would be perfect. I would have absolutely everything I needed and wanted. But soon we'll be getting all fixed up and everything's going to be fine. So they keep telling me. And then I don't know what we will do from here. Then I'll be able to put more work into my channel. I had made a comment on another YouTuber's channel, and it was a guy was making a video because someone was upset that they didn't accommodate their size of t-shirt, which I had looked on the guy's website and he went up to 5X. So to me, that's pretty accommodating. And it wasn't that he wouldn't make the t-shirt for the client, it just was going to cost more. And so I had commented that I thought his store was pretty inclusive, and some punk nosed kid underneath commented and said, "Well, your channel looks like it's all about food." Which, to be fair, I do a lot of food reviews on my shorts because if I'm already having something anyway, it doesn't hurt to do a review on it. And just because I have like a review on, say, for example, I've done a couple on different kinds of candy and Pringles and stuff. Number one, if I don't like it, I don't eat it. And number two, I usually split everything with my husband or I take it to my parents' house because we all live in the same city and mom and dad's house is kind of like the hub. So we just usually take extra food over there and, you know, it gets shared. It's true. Everyone does have opinions and buttholes. So I, it kind of bothered me a little bit, but I guess right now at the moment, yeah, my food reviews are more than my craft stuff, but also at the same time, this was a kid with Cartman as his profile picture. Why am I getting upset? And I had even poked fun at myself because the premise of this guy's channel is the initials GFC, which he uses to stand for something I'm not going to say, but he calls it the Great Friends Club to be clean. And um, he always turns the letters GFC into something else. So, like, part of his jokes is he tells bigger people to go find celery. So, I had even made a post in there or said that in my thing is until then I'll go find celery and, you know, made a laughy face at myself. So to me, that should have eliminated all of anybody picking on me, but it didn't, of course, because it's YouTube and people suck. But yeah, he told me to go find cardio and go find chicken, and all my channel was about was food. Which honestly, he can really go find compassion. Because, you know, people only see a snippet into your life when you post on YouTube. That's true, T Rex. True. It's definitely true. Um, Normally things like that don't get to me, but today I was just already in the wrong frame of mind. So, ooh, I got another vote for my tree. I'm getting it. To be fair, Joe will put up whatever I ask, but depending on how things go, it's just a lot of work. I mean, the holiday stuff is a lot of work. Like, we did not go anywhere near how much we usually decorate at Halloween because I had just started to feel awful in October and I just couldn't get it together. And so I wasn't doing my usual around the house. I think I will. We'll find something to do together. Or maybe I'll just go to the casino with her one time, and I hope I have an easier time walking soon. It is. Elle, what do you put up for Christmas, if anything? Do you love me, honey? Oh, yes, you do. Run with me wherever I go. Oh, goodness. Well, I kind of understand. It's not always a happy time for everyone either. So, I'll tell you my initial holiday plan for YouTube, and we'll go from there. I was planning on streaming on the holidays when I wasn't with my family, of course. Because a lot of times Joe and I just come home and just screw off after family time. So I know it's hard for a lot of people, and a lot of people are looking for something to do during the holidays. So I thought I would still stream. No. Oh, T Rex, she would be so salty. I would share with her though. Shoot, if I hit the Mega Millions, you're all gonna know because you'll be like, where did this check come from? If Mary's going up, I'm taking everybody else with me. Even if all I can do is buy your groceries for a week or something. I haven't done as much good as I've wanted to do because Highmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield seems to be taking all of my copays. Right? Rescue me. Should I go down? It's alright if you love me. It's alright if you don't. I'm not afraid of you running away. Honey, I get the feeling you won't. There's no sense in pretending. Your eyes give you away. Something inside you is feeling like I do. We've said all there is to say. Baby, break down. Go ahead, give it to me. Break down, honey, take me through the night. Break down, oh, can't you see? Break down, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. My parents used to do up the holidays really big, and after my sister ran away from home and never returned and stuff, my dad, it hasn't been the same. Yeah, I can understand, Al. Oh, thank you. Um, she is kind of around, kind of not, mostly not. No, my sister ran away. Um, I was already um with my ex fiance and had moved out of state and all that, but yeah, um, she calls when she's in trouble, basically. She just wound up in the hospital with a pretty severe infection. And apparently it scared her bad enough to call my dad, so we'll see how it goes. I miss her a lot, and I haven't given up on her. She just makes really dumb decisions sometimes. Thank you. So, holidays are sometimes hard. I'm glad you do that, Arthur, though, because that's really pretty. I took off for a couple of years too. Almost, well, probably a year. But I was older. I had been living at home and during a rough patch with X, and I ended up leaving with X, and that was probably a really dumb decision. But sometimes we hurt our parents when we don't mean to. I'm just grateful that I had time to fix things with them because my mom almost died when I was 30 with the cancer, and I was not ready for her to go. And just, sometimes daughters fuck up real bad. And I've been there. I've been the daughter that's fucked up really bad. Excuse my French, guys. I'm sorry. I forget I'm on live stream and shouldn't swear. Sometimes it just gets to where I feel like I'm around friends, though, so I let my guard down and act a little, I don't want to say different, but. And I know I've scared the hell out of my parents the last couple of weeks because I'm scared myself. And I'm sorry, Arthur. But something my friends, something Captain Rick's dad said to me has always stuck with me. And he said, you can always go home because there was a time where he's like, if you don't call your father, I will. Because that's okay, Al. Sometimes we're hard. We can all be here together and figure shit out as we go. We all need a soft place to land sometimes. Damn. Love you too, Misty. One of my brothers did that. This was back when mom and dad didn't have the money. He took their credit card and went to California. And we love you too, Arthur. And where have you been, sir? I've been doing this whole thing without you, and it's been terrible. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? I hope it wasn't too snowy. Were you able to get around okay? Yes, we are all here for one another. Guys, if you haven't voted in the poll already, please help me decide this matter. Binged Andy Griffith and now Shipping Wars. Andy Griffith is awesome, and Shipping Wars too. Somebody touched your rump. That's how a group hug in here would go, I figure. I know whose butt I'm grabbing. I'm actually really excited to see your Christmas decorations, Mike. I bet they are going to be great. Yeah, you. Carrie, you're back. Flaming dinosaur for Star. Oh, it's up already? Awesome. Yes. Definitely want to see it. You got right down to business. I do, I do. I can't decide. I like both. Hello, Timmy. I really don't know. Oh, hello. Oh, I bet it is cool, Carrie. I haven't seen it. Only want to see you. Oh, da 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 da. Timmy, I know who you are now. I'm sorry it took me a minute. That is. That is our Filipino friend. Everyone, if you get a chance, please remember to go check out Joe's Junk Wax at Joe's Junk Wax. He has posted a new video. I think you do click on it. You just touch it. You never know what cool things you'll find to add, though. I need to find some Grinch clothing. I had forgotten how much I like the Grinch until I saw the Grinch in the hello 3-time gold. How are things? Oh, okay. Thanksgiving decorating is cool too. Do I like the Ralphie Christmas movie? It's not one of my favorites. We always played it on loop in the background, so I've seen it a million times. 3-time gold, I don't recognize your channel name. What was your other name? I like this new cartoon. You gonna put anything on the fireplace? Oh, Frosty. Yep, Frosty is cool. Oh, I didn't see that. No, Arthur, I don't have a chimney. Not in the traditional sense. I don't have a fireplace either. Um, we usually do decorate the inside. There's a couple cabinets I had that are old 5. Sorry, I don't know who you are, 3-time gold. I had one as a kid. I'm deeply moved. Still don't know who you are. A lot of people know where I live. It's not a secret. I used to hide there when my father was gonna have you. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's cool. Pine berry and snow. Mm. It's just a snowy and that comes alive. It's not scary. I don't want to give it away. Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood. I don't know, Arthur. Probably just someone playing a prank. Sometimes random people come in here and are like, I know where you live. We went to school together. Blah, 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 blah. I'm really not hard to find. Probably my favorite 80s Christmas movie is The Night They Saved Christmas. Oh, Arthur, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. It's actually on YouTube for free right now too. It has Art Carney, Jacqueline Smith, and Paul Lamette in it, and it's a cute little story. Yep, The Night They Saved Christmas. I think it is from 1985. Yeah, Carrie. You know how it is when you stream. People try all sorts of weirdness. That was a good movie. I liked his character better in Ghost. I kind of thought Patrick Swayze's character was a little bit of a jerk in Dirty Dancing. I have not gotten any hot cocoa today, or I really need to buy some. I keep forgetting about it. But I did get my Christmas cranberry ginger ale. I will not be having a lot of that because it has a ton of sugar in it. Other than that, I didn't snack. I really didn't eat much today. I haven't had much of an appetite lately. But the lime sherbet and the cranberry, soda was really, really good. I do like coffee and hot chocolate mixed together. That is really good. Only at home, though, not out at other coffee shops and stuff. I wondered if maybe you had, because I thought Ghost was filmed in New York City. If you get caught between the moon and New York City, the best that you can do, best that you can do is fall in love. Yep. I don't know all the words to it, though. That's what I'm running into tonight. I want to sing, but I don't know the words to anything. Joe had asked me earlier tonight, because he was reading memes, if gun to your head you had to sing a whole song, what could you sing? And I couldn't come up with anything. It's like my brain froze. So storm morning. Alrighty, T Rex, you take care. Enjoy your snack. You have Robert De Niro's autograph. I am so jealous. My favorite movie of De Niro's is Analyze This and Analyze That. I really loved how he played Paul Vitti. Oh, thank you. That's really nice of you. The name of that program. I think the movie he was talking about, Carrie, was The Snowman. I know I'm not the most entertaining right now, but it is perfectly fine. Oh, that's cool. I've never actually met any famous people, but a lot of famous people come from my town. 8 for 2, walk for 2. Dream child inside me. It's not a mermaid in a borrowed bed. I hear the clock, 6 a.m. I feel so far from where I've been. Got my eggs, got my pancakes too. Got my maple syrup, everything but you. Break the yolks and make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. Wipe the spots up of the mirror, leave my keys in the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon you will see. You were meant for me. Oh, that's too bad. I liked her work as well, but I heard she was kind of mean to people in public, and I can kind of understand why actors don't want to be bothered all the time. But she could have been nicer for sure. The snowman, Carrie. Oh, break yokes and make us believe it. Kinda like it in my brand new place. Wrap the spots of me to leave my keys in the door. Never put towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last for so long. Mingy, I can't sing. I quit. I don't quit, but any whoosies. Well, guys, it looks like we are 60 and 40 in favor of the 7-foot tree. Maybe I should put the 7-foot tree out. It can just go right there. No problem, Carrie, anytime. Do I ever cross your mind? Anytime. Do you ever wake up reaching out for me? Do I ever cross your mind? Anytime. I miss you. Whoa. Really, the tabletop and the 7-foot have the same number of light bulbs on them for the lights. Won't you come back to me? Come back to me. Come back to me. Do I ever cross your mind? Anytime. Do you ever wake up reaching out for me? Do I ever cross your mind? Anytime. I miss you. I understand, Arthur. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how the next few weeks play out. Either way, I will definitely put up either a short or a picture on the community post. I can understand. Lately, if I get frustrated at something, I just give up. Probably not the best answer, but it seems to be serving me well. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams and leave all worries behind you. But whatever your dreams may be, dream a little dream of me. I really can't stay. I've got to go away. This evening has been so very nice. And yes, we love Baby It's Cold Outside around here. I simply must go. The answer is no. My sister will be suspicious. My brother will be pacing the floor. My maiden man's mind is vicious. Maybe just a half a drink more. But baby, it's cold outside. I need musical accompaniment for that. Okay, Al, no problem. We might be getting close to wrapping up here. I don't know. I really need to go be a menace to society. I'm joking. I am not moving right now. Definitely not with the quickness. Arthur, BRB means be right back. It may also mean bring roast beef. I'm not sure. But it means be right back. Oh, no. He may be, but that's not what that means. It's really cold. That's not in the song. It's okay. No problem. I don't always know what acronyms mean either. How about you? I don't know about you. I'll be the rain falling on your fire escape. And I may not be the man you want me to. I can be myself. How about you? I don't wanna make you mad. I don't wanna meet your dad. I can understand that. Sometimes social media, it has its good points and it has its bad points. I'll be the rain falling on your fire escape. I may not be the man you want me to. I can be myself. How about you? Oh, yeah, you can, I guess. Where's the mute button? Alright, friends. It is getting to be about that time, but before we go, I am going to try and croak out a little ditty for you. If you've hung around the Bear Den a while, you probably know what's coming. But sometimes it's nice to have a routine, so all right, I'll do my best. Good night, my angel. Time to close your eyes and save these questions for another day. I think I know what you've been asking me. I think you know what I've been trying to say. I promised I would never leave you, and you should always know, wherever you may go, no matter where you are, I never will be far away. Good night, my it's time to sleep, and still so many things I want to say. Remember all the songs you sang for me when we went sailing on a narrow bay. And like a boat out on the ocean, I'm rocking you to sleep. The water's dark and deep inside this ancient heart. You'll always be a part of me. Good night, my angel. Now it's time to dream. And dream how wonderful your life will be. Someday your child may cry, and if you sing this lullaby, then in your heart there will always be a part of me. Oops, I sang it too fast. Someday we'll all be gone, but lullabies go on and on. They never die. That's how you and I will be. I think the big Christmas tree will have to go up this year. But yep, Doctor Who, I was still up. But I am going to close for the evening. I'm not sure when I will be on again, but thank you all for being here so much. Thank you to my mods. I always appreciate it when you guys are here. You make life a lot easier. Um, Thank you to my longtime fans. I always appreciate you guys too. And thank you so much for dropping by the Bear Den. Have a good night. Bye.